welcome to Project Lore, episode number 14. Now today we are going to be heading into Azjol-Nerub, a level 72 to 74 instance in Dragonblight. This instance contains the upper kingdom of Azjol-Nerub, which was once the center of Nerubian civilization. Of course, the Lich King came along and felt threatened by the swarms of Nerubians that lived underground. Over the course of the War of the Spider, he proceeded to wipe out nearly all of them. The Lich King, the bastard that he is, then raised a bunch of them as undead, including their former king, Anubarak. And now, they're all inhabiting the underground cabins, so we're going to go in there, kick some butt, clean out the upper kingdom, and kill the Lich King's minions. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Project Lore. All right there.
Oh, you have a little audio?
Dude, maybe I do have a little audio. Let's see who can get more.
What are you guys doing over there?
Just a couple of young girls talking about ourselves.
Nice, I love it.
Oh, we have a paladin, so we can get paladin buffs.
I know, I'm very excited.
For that.
So because I'm running my my hunter, as it were, and I have a
What?
A wolf, the man who just put a blessing of might on me. It doesn't stack with the furious howl of my wolf that does an area buff to everybody who is attacking the person.
So no might.
So wisdom on me, probably wisdom on you, and then kings on the pets.
It will not stack.
It doesn't stack. Supposedly the furious howl doesn't stack with blessing of might. But that means
So
we can
what
get
the hell
blessing.
do I put on Juggy? Kings also?
Juggy's
Kings
the
or
healer.
I mean, not Juggy, but Lyle.
You're kings.
Kings.
Who wants vigilance?
Actually, don't
No
we
one-
want
no one
kings,
gets-
Alex?
For me, I feel like I do more DPS when I have Aspect of the Dragonhawk on than I do when I have Aspect of the Viper on, and if I have to switch halfway through some fights because I'm running out of mana, my DPS dips. So I'd rather keep the constant dips.
Mine doesn't seem to dip.
Well, I'm also going to judge wisdom on these dudes. So
Yeah, I
they'll
love
be
that.
Getting...
All that stuff, judge me some
Lots of
wisdoms.
wisdom should be judged.
Love it. I'm super excited.
Who wants vigilance?
Probably Juggy.
Here's the thing. Well, the vigilance works two ways, depending on how you want it. You can either put it on the healer, because it minimizes their threat,
Okay.
or you put it on the person who is generating a ton of threat next to me, because then it gives 3% of your threat to me. So if you are generating more threat than the healer, if a DPS is generating more threat than a healer is, then that would be the person to put vigilance on.
Uh-huh.
Well, we should set focus because I realize you and I should be ping-ponging misdirects whenever it's up. So every 15 seconds, we'll be misdirecting 3 of our damage hits to you.
Okay.
Right? So that should keep you quite happy.
You know what? You know what would be awesome for this party if we had more hunters.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
it's a hunter
If we had
party.
like, if we had like,
The healer hunter.
yeah, the tank hunter. We had like
Somebody
6
with a gorilla
hunters
and
and
somebody with a-
Joshua.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be 7 people. I mean,
Now, so, Alex, this is a new character for you.
It is. It is.
Well, I've
this
never
is my
seen him before.
hunter.
Explain him.
You have probably seen him before because you've been with him. So I have a hunter. You know, I have a rogue. I have a mage. And I just was getting to a point where I was enjoying my hunter sort of right as the expansion was coming out. I was like, you know, doing a lot of Zul'Aman and stuff with my hunter, which was really cool. And then when it came out, I was like, for the show, should I level the mage? Should I level Dr. Dark? And, you know, to me, I know this is a show and it's important work, but at the end of the day, I'm playing this video game for me, myself, and I just have more fun right now leveling my hunter. So I started leveling my hunter with Wrath of the Lich King. So I got him to 75, so I could either bring a level 70 rogue in or my 75 hunter. So I brought my hunter.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Why
Also have a
is
question.
your pet 2 levels higher than Dorkin's pet?
Well, Dorkins is a very busy man.
Wait a second, what?
Jimmy probably isn't a level 70.
Jimmy, you're only a 73.
See? Jimmy has
Why
a
is yours is a 75?
I want to know, Zand, how
Because
you feel about not being the only hunter anymore. Do you feel a little hunter
I'm fine.
envy?
No, everything's great.
Yeah, I can tell.
I love Project Lore.
Bead of perspiration on your
Well,
face
I
and
will say
head.
it's actually really, it's quite nice because before we all had different classes.
Yeah.
And so it was sort of like,
It was kind of a variety.
It was a variety.
Now it's
which
like
is
everybody's-
fine. Now everybody's the same, which is perfect. No, but I will say there's something nice to be able to be like, oh my god, I just found out that you can do this as a hunter, and it's like, what? You know what I mean? Or like, oh bro, I just started doing this, and then now I start doing it. It's kind of
Yeah.
nice to have
Are you
another
guys
person
spec'd
in
the
the
same
same
way?
class. pretty much.
boy,
Yeah, we
that's-
pretty much
that's
are.
Emma
But
Sting.
I screwed up some stuff on my
Sting
last
Zand.
Well,
two
let me just.
Well, are you
inspect.
guys worried that there's going to be some sort of competition now? Because
No.
one's going to
No.
be trying to do more
No, not at
DPS
all.
than the
Because
other?
we've never ever had. I mean, this game.
It's not about DPS.
Project Lore is not about competition. It's
Okay.
about working together. We've
Sure.
never looked at
No, DPS
specific
or the
counters to
amount
see
of
who's
counting,
doing better
no.
than others.
Also, by the
one
way,
thing I will notice though here is
I'm
that
going to say that I didn't switch to my hunter because Dorkins was beating Schnoobins, which made me feel bad. That's not why I'm running a hunter now, at all.
Huh.
That's not. That would be a wrong perception of everybody out there.
But
Boy.
let's just remember before we start. And again, this is Project Lore, but currently this is between Bobins and Dorkins. He is a 75 with a 75 pet. I am a 74 with a 73 pet. So
But I
if
do
we
have that
offset the
modifier
Apples and
where
oranges.
you can
Apples and
actually
oranges.
if we do
back your
offset the
DPS to
DPS to a
compare.
degree,
Let's just
as-
say there are seeds of discontent.
We're just trying to keep it interesting.
Yeah, I
We're
think,
turning into a daytime soap opera. Really, is what it is.
I think I'm going to go Quest. You guys have fun.
Yeah,
in
Yeah.
So before we start,
Lau, you wanna,
before we get
Yeah, you
into
wanna go
this,
Invite me?
Yeah, we'll do something.
before we get into this instance, one, I want to make a campfire because I can do that, and that stuff will happen. And the other thing is, you know, it used to be when it came to feeding the group, you really sort of had to go with a very specific class, which was the mage, to get a mage table. Well, now, because of the fact that they've really awesomed out the cooking in Wrath of the Lich King, I'm going to be preparing a feast.
Great feast.
A great feast. The great feast, you set out a great feast that will feed your party.
actually it's just a feast.
No, it's a great feast. It says it on there.
No, it's just
great,
a feast.
but
It
Well,
says feast
it
when
says
you're
great
creating, but
feast.
great feast is what you make. Suck it.
Oh, really? I did not know that. I've never had a feast, so let's enjoy
So
it.
here we go.
Yeah,
So what it
yeah,
does is
great
it
feast.
restores health and mana, blah, blah, blah. But what it really matters is if everybody sits down and waits for 10 seconds and doesn't snarf their food and leave, they will become well-fed, gaining 60 attack power, 35 spell power, 30 stamina for an hour.
I'm most excited about the spell power increase for my warrior.
I can only imagine.
Now I'm sort of
Eating
worried
off the
about
ground.
where is the feast?
Oh, giant pork on the ground.
Whoa.
Who's
Wowie,
hungry?
wee-wow.
Everybody get in.
Give me some of that
You,
pig.
you said it was going to be a feast. You didn't say a luau.
Ah.
Oh,
Everybody sit down and enjoy the luau.
this is actually nice. We get to really sit around and
Yeah, let's just hang out
enjoy
now.
food
Why
together.
do we need to kill anything today? Let's just enjoy.
Where do you think we
God's
got the
bounty.
pig? Where do you think I got the pig? I shot it.
Uh-oh. Never mind.
If we don't kill stuff, I'm not going to be able to burn and cook it. So that's really cool. I like that. Plus, cozy fire. Suck it, cozy fire.